Welcome to our exploration of the rich symbolism behind key Islamic rituals. These practices are not just traditions, they are meaningful acts of worship that have been cherished for centuries. Each ritual carries a deep purpose, connecting Muslims to Allah and to their community. Let's start with the 5 pillars of Islam. Salah, the daily prayers, are the foundation of a Muslim's daily routine. They provide structure and serve as a constant reminder of Allah's presence. These prayers are performed at specific times throughout the day, helping Muslims align their lives with divine order. Next is zakah, the act of giving charity. This purifies wealth and fosters a sense of social responsibility and compassion towards those in need. Then there's Sawm, fasting during the holy month of Ramadan. It's a time for self-discipline, reflection, and heightened spirituality. Hajj, the pilgrimage to Mecca, is a profound journey of faith and unity, bringing together Muslims from all over the world. And finally, Eid, the joyous celebrations marking the end of Ramadan and the completion of Hajj. These celebrations symbolize renewal, gratitude, and communal harmony. Each of these pillars guides Muslims towards a life of purpose, piety, and connection with Allah. By understanding these symbols, new Muslims can gain a deeper appreciation for the beauty and wisdom of Islamic rituals. These practices are not just about fulfilling religious obligations, they nurture the soul, foster a sense of community, and maintain a constant connection with Allah. These rituals serve as constant reminders of our faith, anchoring us to our beliefs and strengthening our relationship with Allah. The daily prayers, for instance, are moments of pause and reflection, allowing Muslims to step away from daily life and reconnect with their spiritual core. These practices are not confined to mosques or specific times. They permeate our daily lives, influencing our thoughts, actions, and interactions. Whether it's giving charity, which encourages generosity and empathy, or fasting, which teaches self-control and mindfulness, these rituals shape the character and behavior of a Muslim. Each ritual holds deep symbolic meaning, offering insights into the essence of Islam and guiding Muslims towards a life of purpose and piety. The Quran, the holy book of Islam, is often recited and reflected upon during these rituals, providing guidance and wisdom. From the 5 daily prayers to the annual pilgrimage, Islamic rituals punctuate the life of a Muslim, providing moments of reflection, gratitude, and connection. The pilgrimage to Mecca, for example, is not just a physical journey but a spiritual quest that symbolizes the unity of the Muslim community and submission to Allah's will. Salam alaikum, dear viewers. In the vibrant tapestry of Islamic faith, rituals are threads of gold weaving together the spiritual and the temporal. They bring the teachings of Islam to life, transforming beliefs into actions that shape the daily lives of Muslims. These rituals are not merely actions but acts of worship, expressions of devotion, and pathways to connecting with Allah. Through these practices, Muslims find peace, purpose, and belonging, navigating life's challenges and blessings with faith as their guide.
At the heart of Islamic practice lie the 5 pillars of Islam, a set of fundamental acts considered obligatory for every Muslim. These pillars are not just random acts of worship, but are deeply rooted in the teachings of the Quran and the Hadith, the sayings and actions of the Prophet Muhammad. They serve as the foundation upon which a Muslim's faith and practice are built, guiding them in their daily lives and spiritual journey. These pillars form the bedrock of faith, providing a framework for a life lived in accordance with Allah's will. They are designed to help Muslims develop a strong connection with their Creator, foster a sense of community, and promote social justice and compassion. Each pillar has its own unique significance and purpose, contributing to the overall spiritual and moral development of an individual.
They are Shahada, the declaration of faith, affirming belief in the oneness of God and the prophethood of Muhammad. This simple yet profound statement is the cornerstone of a Muslim's faith, encapsulating the essence of Islam. By reciting the Shahada with sincerity, one enters the fold of Islam and commits to living a life in accordance with its teachings. Salah, performing 5 daily prayers at specific times, connecting with Allah through physical and spiritual submission. These prayers are a direct link between the worshipper and Allah, providing moments of reflection, gratitude and supplication throughout the day. The regularity of Salah instills discipline and mindfulness, reminding Muslims of their purpose and duties. Zakah, purifying wealth by giving a portion to the needy, fostering social responsibility and compassion. This act of charity is not just a financial obligation, but a means of redistributing wealth within the community, ensuring that the less fortunate are cared for. It promotes a sense of solidarity and empathy, encouraging Muslims to support one another. Sawm, abstaining from food and drink from dawn till dusk during Ramadan, cultivating self-discipline and empathy for the less fortunate. Fasting during Ramadan is a time of spiritual reflection, increased devotion and worship. It is a period of self-restraint and heightened awareness of the plight of the hungry and poor, fostering a deeper sense of gratitude and compassion. And Hajj, a journey to the holy city of Mecca once in a lifetime for those physically and financially able, symbolizing unity and submission to Allah. The pilgrimage is a profound spiritual experience, bringing together Muslims from all corners of the world in a display of unity and equality. It serves as a reminder of the transient nature of life and the ultimate goal of seeking Allah's pleasure. These pillars are interconnected, each supporting and strengthening the others. Together, they create a comprehensive system of worship and ethical conduct that guides Muslims in their personal and communal lives. The practice of one pillar often reinforces the practice of another, creating a harmonious balance between faith, action, and intention. They represent a holistic approach to faith, encompassing belief, worship, social responsibility, self-purification, and spiritual devotion. This holistic approach ensures that a Muslim's faith is not confined to rituals, but permeates every aspect of their life, influencing their thoughts, actions, and interactions with others.
Through the 5 pillars, Islam provides a clear path for Muslims to live a meaningful and fulfilling life, grounded in faith and dedicated to the service of Allah and humanity. These practices are designed to nurture a deep sense of spirituality, moral integrity, and social responsibility, guiding Muslims towards a life of purpose and fulfillment. They are not mere rituals, but transformative practices that shape our character, strengthen our communities, and draw us closer to our Creator. By adhering to these pillars, Muslims cultivate virtues such as patience, humility, generosity, and empathy, which are essential for personal growth and the betterment of society. The 5 pillars serve as a constant reminder of the importance of faith, compassion, and service in the life of a Muslim.
Salah, the 5 daily prayers, is the heartbeat of a Muslim's life. It is a practice that transcends mere ritual, becoming a profound expression of faith and devotion. Each prayer is a moment to pause, reflect, and reconnect with the divine. It is a rhythmic cycle of bowing and prostrating, a dance of devotion that has been performed for centuries. This cycle is not just a series of movements, but a deeply spiritual practice that aligns the body, mind, and soul with the will of Allah. A physical manifestation of our submission to Allah, each gesture in Salah carries a profound meaning. The act of bowing signifies our humility, while prostration represents the ultimate surrender to the divine. Each prayer is a symphony of movements, a harmonious blend of physical actions and spiritual intentions. The sequence of standing, bowing, and prostrating creates a rhythm that resonates with the very essence of our being. Each posture is imbued with profound spiritual significance. Standing in prayer symbolizes our readiness to serve Allah, while bowing and prostrating reflect our submission and devotion. These movements are not random, but are deeply rooted in the teachings of Islam.
We begin standing, raising our hands in supplication, acknowledging Allah's greatness and our dependence on Him. This initial posture sets the tone for the entire prayer, reminding us of our place in the universe and our relationship with the Creator. Acknowledging Allah's greatness and our dependence on Him, we raise our hands in a gesture of reverence and submission. This act is a powerful reminder of our need for divine guidance and support. We recite verses from the Quran, the holy book that is the ultimate source of guidance for Muslims. These verses are not just words, but are the very words of Allah, providing wisdom, comfort, and direction in our lives. Our hearts and minds focused on His words, we find solace and strength in the recitation. The Quranic verses recited during Salah are carefully chosen to reflect the themes of praise, supplication, and reflection. Then we bow, our backs straight, symbolizing humility and reverence. This act of bowing is a physical expression of our submission to Allah, acknowledging His greatness and our own limitations.
Prostration follows, our foreheads touching the ground, the most humbling position. In this moment, we are closest to Allah, our hearts open and our souls laid bare. Signifying ultimate surrender to the divine, prostration is a powerful act of worship. It is a moment of complete submission where we acknowledge our dependence on Allah and seek His mercy and guidance. This cycle of standing, bowing, and prostrating is repeated multiple times during each prayer, reinforcing our submission and reminding us of our place before Allah. Each repetition is an opportunity to deepen our connection with the divine. Reinforcing our submission and reminding us of our place before Allah, the repetition of Salah movements is a powerful practice. It helps us to internalize the principles of humility, devotion, and surrender.
Salah is not merely a physical act, but a spiritual journey. It is a time to commune with Allah, to seek His forgiveness, to express our gratitude, and to find solace in His presence. This journey is both personal and communal as we join with others in prayer. It is a time to commune with Allah, to seek His forgiveness, to express our gratitude, and to find solace in His presence. Whether we pray alone or in congregation, Salah is a moment of deep spiritual connection. And to find solace in His presence, we turn to Salah. The serene expressions on the faces of those in prayer reflect the peace and tranquility that comes from this intimate connection with the divine. It is a sanctuary amidst the chaos of life, a moment of peace and connection with our Creator. In the quiet of the mosque or the solitude of our own space, Salah provides a refuge from the stresses and distractions of daily life. A moment of peace and connection with our Creator, Salah is a practice that brings us closer to Allah. It is a time to reflect, to seek guidance, and to renew our commitment to living a life of faith and devotion.